presentation, you mean, or
yeah, on presentation, I guess.
Well, we have a person and people that we recommend, and we even pay for their consultation. So when someone lists with us, free of charge to them, we pay for an hour's consultation with an interior decorator designer who every day of the week is out setting up properties for sale. So this is a person who understands what needs to be done. I'm a real estate agent, a negotiator, a person who can give you, hopefully great advice about how to go about it. But I'm not an interior decorator or designer, and very few of us are. And even if we are qualified, our scope of experience is not quite wide enough to make sure that we're doing the job properly. So I think, if you're any good at any job, you understand the limitations of what you're able to do, and you call on help when you need it. And what we do is call on help for our clients by having someone come in. Now, sometimes I walk into a property and I think there's nothing at all wrong with the presentation. But still, those people who have the proudest house presentation still get benefit, if only in peace of mind that they're doing the right thing, in setting the home up. But even in one I was in recently, the person came along, and in the hour that they were there, gave one bit of advice which I think was very helpful to the layout of the property, where in the direction a couch faced, and it looked so much better. And yet I wouldn't have thought necessarily to do that. So,
what's the difference in the price can that make?
It can be incredible. If you sell an empty home, a completely vacant property, the problem is in walking into it that the eyes have little more to do than experience the size of the room and look for the faults. Whereas when a home is embellished with furniture that helps the presentation of it, then each room is more of an experience than it is a looking for faults. Now, that doesn't stop that happening, but it's a subtle but incredibly important thing.
And having the dresser in there just makes it as good an experience as it can be.
That's right, and I mean, a stark one would be between a vacant property and one which is furnished. Now, it costs money to do that, and that's not what we pay for, but we invest in the advice to tell people what it might cost them to do, and to give them options. So it's up to them where they go to from there. But there is a real difference in price, and I've seen it many times where properties which are dressed properly achieve 3, 5, 7% more than they might ever have done, and sell easier than they might ever have done if they weren't dressed in quite the way that they were. It is, and you see this on these programs on TV, the makeover programs, etc., and how things pan out there. It's no less the case with the common house in the street here. So we like to give everybody the option, and at least give it a chance to give that advice a chance to find its way into their home.
1,021,000. 1,021,000. The other centre now against you on the right hand side. 1,021,000. Then I'll go through the calls. 1,025,000 on the right hand side, and 1,025,000 with number 12 at 1,025,000.